Hey, Lee here. Thank you so much for taking the time to look at this video. I'm going to talk to you a little bit about my new product, Instant Expert. I want you to understand what it is, why it is, what you're going to get out of it, why you might want it, why you may not want it. So before I do that, though, I need to talk to you a little bit about offline marketing in general, local business consulting and all that, and why that's different from what we might call classical internet marketing or online marketing. So let's talk about online marketing. Let's say that you're using video ads to drive traffic to CPA offers. That's a pretty cut and dry process there. You learn about video ads, you decide which kind of video ads you're going to use, and display ads or discovery ads. You set up stuff, you might have a squeeze page, you use different offers, you use click tracking software, you buy some traffic, you send clicks, people buy or they don't, you check the ROI of what you just did to see if it's worth doing, see if you can, build that up to where you have a positive ROI. See, this is all very cut and dried. It's almost mathematical. Offline marketing is incredibly different. Offline marketing is so much more like a standard sales experience. As a matter of fact, it is a standard classical sales experience. And here's where people have a lot of trouble with it. I understand why people are interested in offline marketing. I approve of people being interested in offline marketing because businesses need the help, and you can do very well. You can make more money faster with offline marketing than you can with like standard affiliate marketing. But here's the deal. You're going to need some skill. You're going to need the skills like my product Instant Expert teaches you. You're going to need sales skills, and I have other products that teach you how to do these kinds of sales. You're going to need time to build those skills, and you're going to need the willingness to build those skills. Let's go back to the offline. Let's go back to the online model that I told you about. So the idea of using video ads to drive traffic to CPA offers. I mean, in theory, I could give that list to a chimpanzee, and they could manage to work their way through the list and start making money. So now I got a chimpanzee making money selling CPA offers. That's not happening with offline. Offline, there's the human interaction. You're going to have to talk to a business owner. You're going to have to present stuff. You're going to have to sell yourself. You're going to have to position yourself, which is what offline Instant Expert is all about. And there's where that right there, the fact that offline marketing is so much more skills-based than classical online marketing, that right there is what trips people up. And people are constantly emailing me and messaging me in support and saying, "Well, Lee, is this like I had a message in support recently? A guy says, is there a step-by-step guide?" Yeah, but it's not. Yeah, I know what he's thinking, and it's not what he's thinking. Okay, so I explained it to him, and I helped him understand that yes, there is, but it's not what you're looking for. Okay, I can't tell you step one, do this, step two, do that, step two, do the other thing with a standard classical sales process. I can tell you in broad strokes because I've done this for decades. I can tell you have to prospect, you have to qualify, you have to present, you have to close, and then you have to fulfill. Okay, it has those steps. Every sales process has those steps. But I can't just say in detail, okay, when you talk to the prospect, say exactly this. When they say that, you say that. When they say that, they should buy the thing. Then you go over here and blah, blah, blah. It just doesn't work like that. Okay, so Instant Expert, this new training of mine, is going to teach you how to establish yourself as an expert in any niche, and it is worth your getting if you want to sell stuff to businesses, or if you want to do social media consulting, or if you want to do anything online that's more of a classical sales process. Okay? Now, if you just want to do the affiliate marketing thing, like if your head is in, hey man, I just want to drive traffic to ClickBank offers, this won't help you. Okay? That's a fine thing to do. I love ClickBank. But that's not what this is about, and that's not what offline marketing is about. These are two different ways of thinking, and I think sometimes people take more of the classic, what I call the classical internet marketing concept, like the CPA idea I just rolled by you. I think people take that way of thinking into offline marketing, and then they get stopped because they don't know exactly what step to take. It's more of a skills-based thing. Okay, so if you want the skills to establish yourself as an expert, if you want businesses to come to you and ask you to help them, then Instant Expert is for you. If you're still looking for the steps, just, hey man, just give me the 5 steps. I don't really want to learn skills. I don't want to grow out of my comfort zone. All I want to do is sit in my dirty underwear in front of a computer. I know that's gross. And, and just push a button and money spews out. If that's where your head is, honestly, forget it. It's not going to work for you. Okay? Honestly, nothing really works like that if you want to know the truth. And I've been doing this stuff for over 10 years now. But anyway, thought that would clear things up. Thank you so much for watching the video. Talk to you soon. If you want to take a look at Instant Expert, the sales letter, there are links all over. Wherever you're looking at this, I can guarantee you there are links. So click on one of those links, go over there and take a look at it.